Hello and good afternoon. It is Sunday, August 2nd, 2020. The Globe this week has an article, very, very critical, very important that you read it. The British royal family has put a hit on Ghislaine Maxwell. The Globe reports there is intelligence. They were able to intercept some phone calls. This coming from as high level as the actual Queen Bee herself, Elizabeth. Anyway, I could say a lot about that situation because it goes against everything this country stands for. That's what we fought a revolution against, was this whole crazy idea that just because of a family you're born in is and the money determines your destiny. Well, we don't believe in royal families here. The oligarchy has taken over this country, and the best way to end it, to take down the 1%, is to go after the Epstein Maxwell case. Full-blown, take these people down. We need to make sure that the defense attorneys have all the information that they need. The feds are trying to protect her in this prison. They're very worried that something from a very high level is going to happen. And believe me, with all the money these people have and their connections with the CIA, it's going to be really hard to keep her alive. But we need some integrity in this country. Look what happened to Epstein. He got suicided. And if anybody believes that he really committed suicide, is a bigger fool than I thought they were. Because Epstein was suicided because there's too many crazy things that happened. The cameras weren't working, the guards were asleep, you know, give me a freaking break. Oh, there was another thing. The guards were actually they were online shopping for very expensive items. That's curious, isn't it? Lots of money to be thrown around. We need to pursue this case. Cannot allow this to be swept under the rug. The British royal family has been involved in this kind of garbage for years. Look what happened to Princess Diana. She was taken out, and it was an operation. They had to shut her up because she knew a lot about what was going on with these lizards over there. She used to call Queen Elizabeth the mother lizard, and I'm not surprised. The Black Lives Matter movement is critical right now, but it's not enough to tear down Confederate statues. Yes, we need to do that. Yes, we need to change the names of the forts here. The traitors, the Confederates, that's what they were. We do not need to glorify them, glorify that stupid flag of theirs. They were traitors to this country. They fought a war for slavery. We fought a war against slavery. Thousands were killed in the cause to free the slaves. So we cannot let this movement die, but we need to make certain demands, and we need economic justice, particularly for our black brothers and sisters, minorities in this country, the working class. The 1% are taking everything out of this country. They're bleeding it dry. That is exactly why they're trying to cut all these social services. That's why they are trying to cut mail service. They're trying to cut Social Security. They're trying to cut everything. And what happens? All the money goes to the 1%. Look at the tax break that tax bill that Trump passed. $1.2 trillion for the rich. Did anybody else get a tax break? I don't know anyone that got a tax break. So anyway, we must pursue this Maxwell case. We must make demands. We must hold politicians' feet to the fire. Getting Biden elected is not going to do shit, okay? As I've said before, Trump and the conservatives, it's a pile of shit party, and the Democrat elite corporatists is a shit party. And we need progressives to get in here. We need to start making this country for the working class again. This problem must end. We're in a serious situation. Look what they're trying to do. Cut unemployment. They're trying to get everybody back in school. They don't want to pay more money anymore. They're worried about the frickin' deficits. Well, shut down the Fed and that'll end the deficit problem. in this country. We can borrow money from ourselves. Read Alexander Hamilton. Okay? He wrote several books about economics. He was the one that set up the tariffs in this country to finance the government. He was the one that understood what the British were doing, dumping the cheap Asian products they were importing, specifically below cost of cost of production, to destroy our manufacturers here. That was the operation that was done by the East India Company, and these guys knew what was going on. So read Hamilton if you want to understand it. The other thing I want to say is that who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Socialism. There's good socialism and there's bad socialism. Good socialism is partly what we have here. Social Security, free elementary and high school, the police department, the fire department, highway systems, electric grids, sewer systems, I mean, you name it. Any of these programs, Medicare, any of these programs are socialist programs for everyone. Because before this, only the rich could afford everything and everybody else was in a bad situation. That's called feudalism. So unbridled free trade capitalism will eventually lead to feudalism. And that's what the 1% want. And the 99% need to fight it. And the best place to do that is with this Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell case. It will take them down once and for all. We may never have another opportunity like this. This is a beautiful opportunity because Ghislaine Maxwell's looking at life in prison. We need to cut a deal with her. We need to get the names. We need to find out exactly what she has on everyone, because this was a blackmail operation. The Mossad and the CIA were involved. We can take down the deep state. We can take down the oligarchy. This is their Achilles heel, because this is what they do. They are pedophiles. They are evil. And they'll do anything they can to shut her up, so we must keep her alive. Critical. We need to have a deal cut. Let her have some plastic surgery. Change her name. But, you know, she needs to stay in jail for a little while, but she needs to cut a deal to name names and name what's going on so that we can take this oligarchy down once and for all. All right? That's it for today. I'll see you on Monday. Have a great afternoon and evening.